At the beginning of the episode, we see the next day at the golf club, the aunt again insists separation is best. And with a trembling heart, Chain agrees and tells Xian they should separate. At first, he laughs, thinking it is a joke, but when she tearfully insists, his world shatters as she walks away, leaving him broken and helpless. That night, Chain returns to her old apartment, where Rana asks why she ended such a beautiful relationship, and Chain simply smiles, saying sometimes love also requires separation. The next day, Xian arrives with Xiaobao and refuses to let her go, saying he loves her too much to accept a breakup. But Chain hides her feelings and acts cold to push him away. At work, it is discovered Lin forced employees to resign, causing major losses, while Chain visits her old hospital director who praises her and offers her a project in Germany. That night, Ning drops her home where Xian and Xiaobao are already waiting, and though jealous, Xian hides it and quietly leaves after saying his son had bought her a cake and waited all day. Later, Chain checks into a hotel to focus on the Germany project, but Xian and Xiaobao find her and insist on eating with her daily until she changes her decision. The next morning, Bingo surprises everyone by working seriously while Chain learns the Germany project will last a year, meaning she must leave Xian completely. She visits Rana, who is heartbroken after fighting with Bingo, and realizes Rana likes him. So she calls Bingo, who arrives with food to confess, but Rana nervously sends him away. That night, Chain calls Xian, saying she is going to Germany, and asks him to forget her while he begs her to stay, but she tearfully hangs up. Meanwhile, Lin suffers a panic attack and calls Bingo, who rushes to care for her. At the same time, John discovers the aunt's secret meetings with the driver and confronts her. But before she can explain, the driver appears and fights with Xian, eventually confessing he caused the accident, which triggers Xian's lost memories to return. The aunt then reveals the full truth, including that Chain saved Xiaobao and was the girl he had been searching for, which devastates him as he blames himself for his family's death. The next day, Chain gathers everyone to say goodbye, but is shocked when Xian calmly accepts their separation. Before her flight, she learns he has gone missing and finds him broken at the company, and hugs him, promising never to leave, and even giving up Germany, but he pushes her away, saying they were never meant to be together. The next day, she surprises everyone by returning to care for him, despite his anger, as she becomes convinced the accident was not ordinary, but a planned sabotage, since a skilled driver like him could not make such a mistake. Her investigation reveals the driver cleared all debts after the accident, and police records show brake tampering, so she asks Bingo for help, hoping to ease Xian's guilt. She later confesses she feels helpless seeing him suffer, while Ning tells Xian he plans to confess to Chain and take her to Germany, which angers Xian, who refuses to let that happen. The next day, Ning tries to confess, but Xian intervenes and takes Chain away, while later, Lin begins to develop feelings for Ning as she sees his pain. Meanwhile, Xiaobao says he no longer wants to play football and shows a photo of his real father, making Xian realize his longing, so he promises to train him himself. And for the first time, Xiaobao calls him dad, bringing tears of joy as they play together until sunset. That night, Xian holds Chain and says his life had no meaning before her, and his only wish is for her and Xiaobao to be happy. Meanwhile, Bingo confesses to Rana and they become a couple. The next day, Chain is kidnapped, but Xiaobao notes the car number and calls Xian, who rushes to save her, but gets into an accident on the way. When he wakes, Chain reveals the kidnappers were linked to the old sabotage, and that his brother died for uncovering their illegal activities, but assures him the police have arrested them, and his family's death was not his fault, which finally relieves his long-carried guilt, as he holds her tightly. Elsewhere, Lin admits her dream of becoming a designer, but her mother rejects it, forcing her toward family business. Later, while playing basketball, Chain accidentally hits Xian, and he faints and dreams of his late brother, who thanks him and blesses his love, bringing him peace after years. Lin moves in with Ning, who supports her dream, and over time they grow closer until she surprises him by announcing she signed a contract in France and will leave the next day, breaking both their hearts. Meanwhile, Xian encourages Chain to accept the Germany opportunity, and though reluctant, she agrees on the condition they will have a grand wedding when she returns, which he happily accepts. Time passes as they stay connected through daily video calls, and after a year, Xian and Xiaobao go to the airport, but she calls saying she must stay another month, leaving them heartbroken until they return home and find her already there, surprising them as Xiaobao hugs her and Xian feels complete again. Soon after, Xian fulfills his promise and they have a beautiful wedding surrounded by loved ones, where Xiaobao delivers an emotional speech, and when Chain tosses the bouquet, Ning catches it just as Lin returns from France and their eyes meet, showing a new beginning as they join the couple for a photo, while everyone applauds, blessing their future, and the series ends on a joyful note with two couples stepping into new beginnings. Xian and Chain finally together, and Ning and Lin finding each other. And this is where the series comes to an end. And for more series like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel and do not forget to press the bell icon.